giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is Mediacom Newsleaders.
And it's Newsleaders once again, and I'm your host, James Mauser. I'm glad you're here to join us today. This person over here, if you've watched the show through the years, you've seen his face many, many times. Representing Voluntary Action Center, Nick Foster, Executive Director. Hi, Nick.
Hey, James.
Only sad thing is this might be the last time I say hi, Nick, on this segment.
Could be. I've announced my resignation from VAC. I'm not calling it a retirement because I don't intend to completely retire. I do intend to continue working probably on a part-time basis. That's what I'm looking at in the future, and still in nonprofit work, I hope. But we'll be leaving VAC in really good shape. By the way, VAC is doing great in all kinds of ways. Very busy and continuing to do good work, especially during this time. But I'll be leaving by the end of the year.
Yeah, so this could be our last interview for VAC.
Could be, yeah.
And again, you've been probably the most long-standing guest that I've talked to since I started here. So I'm going to miss you.
Wow, I'll miss you too, James. But like I told you before, we'll see each other.
And I'll miss your voice too. You've got one of the best voices. I wish I had a voice more like yours. A voice.
Oh, you're very kind.
But anyway, let's get down to the business at hand because it is November and the holiday program is in full swing with that.
It is, right. We have signed up all of the folks that we're going to serve this year. We plan to serve over 950 families again this year, a little bit more than we did last year is our anticipation. Because the need is just so great and the need continues for a lot of people. We're seeing a lot of people this year for the first time, though, and I'm not surprised by that at all. So right now, we've signed up folks to be part of the program so that they can receive gifts and food through us this year, but we're looking for the sponsors now. We're looking for those folks that will provide the gifts and the food for those families.
Is it at about the normal level it is every time this year with the sponsors, or are you kind of below on that? Or?
We're about where we would normally be, but I'll tell you, I'm not taking anything for granted this year because we really want to be sure that all of these families are covered and that folks in the community have an opportunity to give in this way. You know, this is our most participated in program throughout the year. We have 500 to 550 total sponsors every year. And that means that they're involved in the lives of other people and helping to make those lives better during this part of the year. And we want to give that opportunity to as many people as we can. And we know that some people are struggling. There are some people who are not working in their normal circumstances. So we think that there might be some people who might pull together a group of people at work to sponsor a family or two or three. And they're not together right now. So we're reaching out to remind them that we still need that support.
And it's easy to become a sponsor.
It's very easy.
Nothing complicated there at all.
You know what? It's easier than ever, James. It's easier than ever because you can just go on our website, go to vacmo.org, look for the banner at the top. There's a series of sliders that go by at the top of the page. Hit the one for the holiday program. That'll take you to a page. You'll just click on the thing there that says something about sponsoring a family. You can fill it out right there. It comes directly to us. So you don't even have to call us. Now, if you want to call, you can do that. I would just caution that we're getting a lot of phone calls these days, and we're having a hard time answering all those calls. I do know that clients and others have been frustrated trying to get into us. We're still working on it, but it's just the volume of the need that we're facing. So I really recommend going to the website. But if you want to call, you can, 874-2273.
Okay, or vacmo.org. Get
Correct.
yourself signed up now, and you get to choose what kind of a sponsor you want to be on this.
That's right. And we are sending out those wish lists that the families have given us. Right now, we're sending those out and matching them to the sponsors.
And the big day comes up in early December, doesn't it?
Right. We'll do beginning I think it's around the 6th or the 7th. I double-checked it, but then it slipped my mind, James. But around the 6th or the 7th for 2 weeks this year. Last year, we did our collection and distribution over a 1-week period for the first time, really. This year, we've gone back to 2 weeks just so we'll have more room in the church where we're at Woodcrest, where we're doing the collection and the distribution so that it's a safer provision of social distancing and all that sort of thing.
Okay. Again, vacmo.org, or if you want to call, 874-2273. We've got about 30 seconds left. Anything else you want to throw in there?
Just want to say that because of the nature of the pandemic and so forth, we're allowing for a lot of flexibility with people as they want to sponsor. Already we're having some sponsors tell us, we just don't feel comfortable shopping this year, so can we just write a check or send you money so that you can provide vouchers or gift cards for that family? That is totally all right. And we are happy to do it that way for anyone. We want to be, we're going to be as flexible as we can possibly be with our sponsors this year.
Totally makes sense on that. And how many years has this holiday program been around?
This is the 37th year.
Wow, fantastic.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And nothing will stop it, right?
Nothing
It'll
I
just go
see
on.
yet. Yeah.
Even if you leave.
Oh, it's going to continue. You know, it was happening long before I got there, and it will continue for long after I'm gone.
Well, you never know. Maybe we'll talk again, but if not, Nick, thank you so much for being a part of Newsleaders with Mediacom.
Thank you, James. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.